This is the Slick Revolution Flex-Eboard. It's our crowd-funded electric skateboard. It's about 12 months in the making, and this is our prototype version. It's got two main features which set it apart from the rest, and that's the rough stuff chunky wheels and the flexible battery case. But first, let's cover the specs. It's got a 22 mph top speed, a range of between 11 and 13 miles, and it weighs just 8.5 kilos. This is the rough stuff wheel. It's got a greater size, knobbly tread, and it's solid polyurethane for no punctures or hassle, and it rolls beautifully over rough stuff terrain. It's got 110mm diameter, which means it'll roll over lumps and bumps easily, and it's got a convex design, meaning that when you're riding on smooth tarmac, it'll roll in the central 20mm. Then when you take to the rough stuff, it brings in the rest of the wheel and offers superior grip. Lots of e-board manufacturers are moving towards an integrated deck, which is fine, but it means that you lose a couple of things. You lose the flexibility of the deck, and you're stuck with one deck design. That's where the Flex-Eboard is different. This is the advanced flexible battery case, meaning that the Flexi can ride just like a normal longboard. Flexible, smooth ride, grounded, and equal weight distribution across the board. The battery case is protected, bash-proof, dust-proof, and water-resistant, and it's got a few features like the onboard LED display for the battery. It's got a USB output for charging any tech on the go, as well as the wireless controller. And it's a bolt-on design, meaning that you're never tied to one kind of deck. You can swap them out as much as you like. This is the bamboo deck. It's got central cutouts for more torsional flex. It's made from layers of bamboo, which gives a responsive but flexible ride. This is the carbon deck. It's made from 7 plies of Canadian maple and 1 layer of carbon fibre. It's got toe heel concave for a locked in feel, and a cambered deck for a flexible and responsive ride at any speed. Carbon fibre is very strong under tension, and especially when fused to Canadian maple. Our Flex-Eboard has a single layer of carbon fibre on its underside, allowing some flexibility but a huge amount of strength to the deck. A full carbon deck cannot flex. As soon as you add concave or convex, the whole structure becomes rigid, and it means that it can't flex, it can only snap. Whereas the Flex-Eboard has a single layer on the underside, which still gives it that layer of awesomeness, but means it's still flexible. Our rough stuff wheels are brand new to the market and available separately on Kickstarter. They mount onto a standard 35mm bearing and are compatible with lots of others on the market, such as the ABEC 11 flywheels, so they can go on most boards. The Flex-Eboard comes with a wireless controller, which has 3 speed modes. It's got fun mode, thrill mode, and cruise mode. In fun mode, it will limit your top speed to about 10 mph, which is great for learning. And in thrill mode, it will take you all the way up to 22 mph once you've got a bit more confidence. Cruise mode, click the lever at any speed and you'll stick at that speed, come off with the brakes. So, hub motors versus belt drive. A belt-driven motor has the motor externally and powers the wheel via a belt, whereas a hub motor has the motor inside the wheel. We went for belt-driven for a few reasons. You can up the gear ratio, which means that you get a lot more power and a lot more torque for the same size motor. It means that you can swap the wheels out, and you've got a full thickness of wheel, which offers a much more comfortable ride than a hub motor, which has just a small amount of thickness of polyurethane on the outside. They've got greater acceleration, greater torque, greater hill climbing ability than a hub motor of the same speed, and these leave hub motors of the same power in the dust. To date, Slick Revolution have sold over 500 electric skateboards, and we have our electronics perfected, so no teething problems with connection or electronics in the new design. We've tested, retested and tested again, not only by ourselves but by you, our customers, riding all over the world. That's the Flex-Eboard. Back is on Kickstarter, and we'll keep you updated.